All right, guys. We're gonna check it out immediately. But if you guys watched on YouTube today, I made a video talking about. It was part stream, part offline because I had to catch a bunch of ideas at the same time. Basically, I already called a Feh Channel is gonna happen very, very soon. Some people said it was gonna happen on 9th. Some people said it was gonna happen on 10th. But most people agreed it was gonna happen next week. But apparently, Feh Channel is going to be tomorrow? Is that not a bit too little of notice? You're barely like, okay, that is really, really short notice. What the heck? Literally, that's literally like just 24 hours and like 20 minutes, 29 minutes from now. That is almost no time at all. Wow. I'm not sure you should ever do Feh Channels with so little notice, because you don't really build hype. You just like get dropped right into the Feh Channel. But all the same, I like it. I'm already a big fan of this because as I've been saying, this month decides almost everything for this game. Almost. As the last big period before summer, this month has to show what FEH is really about. Because if they don't do anything here, it's just going to be a drag on for another several months. And I don't think players have the patience for that. Anyways, what I expect from new Feh Channel, new mode. The revealing of the new blessings. Legendary Roy is the first one. They'll probably reveal... well, it's a bit too early to reveal the second blessings. But Legendary Roy is going to show us what it's about. I'm hoping they give us a new game mode. If they don't give us a new game mode, I don't know what they're doing anymore. But the game needs something fresh. I'm not sure if it should be competitive or not. There's some argument for like just the all for fun game mode, while there's been also argument for like, well, why don't we just get another competitive game mode? Because you seem to have botched all the remaining competitive game modes. Arena Assault is probably the best of them. Ether Raids, you guys see my videos on like no skill Ether Raids. I'm becoming less and less of a fan by day, basically. Anyways, with all that said, new game mode, pretty big. Probably even bigger is something to do with friends. Your friends list is absolutely anemic in terms of things you can do on it. So I'm looking forward to something like that. Whether it's being co-op in FEH, which totally can be done. Look at Langrisser. Duels against real players, which can be totally be done given Langrisser. It's kind of funny how Langrisser shows FEH what's up. Like how do you do this game proper, an SRPG on a mobile platform proper? But if we're looking past that, it's definitely possible. And it's just 14 minutes, but 14 minutes is enough to cover a lot. Here's something that I secretly really want. I really want a new story mode. I know that sounds a bit weird, but a new story mode. Right now, the story in FEH is so easily tied to the Asgard trio, and I feel like that's such a mistake. I don't think anyone cares about the Asgard trio. If you care about fonts or whatever, that's great, but generally nobody cares. They just don't. You haven't written good characters in like over 2 years. I've developed zero attachment for Alphonse. If anything, I've developed dislike to Alphonse, and that's not to even speak about the writing and care that they put in for the other characters, because there's virtually none. Anna gets constantly forgotten. She can't even get her own banner. Sorry, she can't even get on as an alt. Sharina is still the same happy-go-lucky girl who just wants to be friends with everybody. Alphonse is the only one with any kind of minimum shift. So you've written 3 really bad characters, and they're supposed to headline your story. As a result, no one cares about story anymore. So what they should be doing is headlining an entirely new section of stories. Kind of like a Paralogs, but this time like with characters that's well established, and then they do things with that. Like my biggest example is like, what if you had the Falchion heroes of various Fire Emblem games come together, and you get to use said Falchion heroes, which would be big for this game if they allowed us to use heroes that aren't our own, and it wasn't in just like tactics or Grandmaster or whatever. That'd be cool. But yeah, giving us a separate story entirely just focused on basically crazy interactions that wouldn't be possible in any Fire Emblem game would be a huge boon. So gathering all the Fire Emblem like Falchion heroes, you know, like Alm, like Lucina, like Chrom, you get them all Marth, you get them all together and they fight some dragon, for example. That could be pretty epic. I've always argued for that. But yeah, we'll see if that's going to ever be the case, but that's one of my hopes. Yeah, anyways, Feh Channel. They should also fix the summoning pool. Though I don't really think they can fix it anymore because the summoning pool just seems so busted. Hey guys, how would you fix the summoning pool? Because demoting more 5 stars into the summoning pool doesn't help. Hinata feels like he's more rare than the 5 star. And it's actually like mathematically proven he's more rare than the 5 star at this point. The chances of going for red, going for 1, 3, and 4 star hero, even though he has a high chance of getting pulled, is nearly impossible. See, that's the see Jorvik? That is what I like. Split the entire pool into rotations. I love that idea. I want pool A, pool B, and then pool A would have these certain heroes, pool B have these certain heroes. I like that idea better. At least you can at some point sort of pull for fodder. They used to have this fodder banner, but they don't do it anymore. It used to be headlined by like characters like Soleil, Hinata. Maybe that return would be nice. Maybe also the return of relay defense would be nice, considering the fact that relay defense just disappeared one day and has never come back. So, anyways, if you were just listening for like 5 minutes straight where I just completely rambled on about things Feh Channel can include and Feh Channel probably needs to include at this point, there's a lot of things they can do. What do you guys think is going to happen? It's going to be 14 minutes. 14 minutes is usually pretty big. That is basically guaranteed to be a new mode. Basically guaranteed to explain the new blessings. That much I see for sure. But 14 minutes is quite a bit of time. Now, people forget. April is Golden Week. April Fool's already happened. We had our little snippet with that trailer and stuff. That was cute. That was cool. But that's not the big stuff. That is just the start. And it was a good start. But that is just the start. The end of April is Golden Week. And Golden Week is one of the biggest weeks in Gacha. In Japan especially. Golden Week is basically a week around this time of year, well, at the end of April, that they have an entire week off, Japanese students. So usually all the Gacha Games run special events, special promotions, special banners, special summonings, etc., etc., etc. Was it last year that we got... I'm not sure if I remember correctly, Mark, but was it last year that we got Kaze during Golden Week? We got Kaze, right, okay. You know, relay defense returning wouldn't be a bad thing. Having more modes is always a good thing. So I don't know why people are against more modes. You don't have to do everything in this game, but I'd rather the game give us the option of whether we want to do it or not, you know? Because the worst thing is to not have it available at all and have 0 options. Even if you wanted to do it, you couldn't do it. So even if you find relay defense boring, it's better if it comes back. Anyways, last year's Golden Week, if you guys remember, we had 2 login bonuses during that time, granting up to 13 orbs each, aka we got 26 orbs, and it started from April 27th all the way to May 15th. There were Golden Week reward maps. That's cool and all, but I seriously hope they bring in Golden Week. Reward maps are kind of lame. It's just like they don't really try and make a game mode and you just beat it and then you get some orbs. Honestly, the return of developer battles or developer challenges would be amazing. That is really, really cool. But I'm not sure if that's ever going to come back. I'm not sure if developers care anymore, to be honest. But yeah, basically every day they'll drop a special map if it's reward maps, and then it'll just have random heroes with random outfits. And then each day, each map's available for 4 days. You beat it, you get some orbs. There's probably going to be special Golden Week quests, and that's going to give you orbs. Last year it was 20 orbs, and last year there was a special run of Grand Conquest in which Kaze was available as a quest reward hero. As people know, Kaze ended up being pretty valuable because he had Barb Shuriken, which is the first slaying dagger available, and he also had Attack Smoke. And he was also really peculiar in that he was like kind of a fan favorite. People really wanted him at the time. And he was really peculiar in the fact that he was high speed, high res, and moderate attack. So he had like a niche. It kind of was like Felicia, but he had I think a legitimately better niche. Anyways, Kaze was from last year, so it was pretty big. Okay. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing this year. If they give us another hero to work off to get, that'd be pretty nice. But of course, you know, Kaze, when people first got Kaze, they thought he was going to be an exclusive 5-star hero. And he ended up not being that. So that was a bit disappointing, but hey. at least Kaze ended up being pretty useful and got introduced that way. Hopefully next year, this year, in a couple weeks, it'll be something special. And finally, there's a double EXP and SP event, which is kind of standard and granted, but you know what? We'll take it. Okay, but yeah, in 24 hours, guys, we're gonna see what Feh Channel has to offer us. I hope it's good. It has to be good at this point. I personally don't have the patience or the will in me to like believe in IS for more than a month if they don't show me anything more here. I've played this game since the first week of its release. I've been through it through the best of times, through the worst of times, and right now I definitely feel like FEH has been on downward trend. I have had to delete so many people on my friends list just yesterday. And it's not just from the friends list. I've noticed it as a content creator, as a streamer. So from the YouTube interests, from the streams, I noticed the drop off, okay? And I'm actually really fortunate that so many of you guys continue to watch me even though you guys no longer play the game. But yeah, I hope that doesn't happen to more people. I'd rather you guys keep playing the game and I'd rather we keep that similar interest. But that's also a reason why I don't bank everything on FEH. That's why I also play other gachas as well. Because I feel like at this point, if all I did was play FEH, I'd end up pretty sad. Dang, I hope you didn't delete me. I don't think I deleted you, Cage. I really hope they do give us, just literally give us orbs, you know. And I hope they literally give us free summoning banners, just like how they did in summer. I really don't want IS to be stingy anymore. And if they're stingy, they better communicate to us why they're stingy. Also, I don't understand why they removed orbs. No, I do understand why they removed orbs. If you remove orbs, you force people to spend money. So, you know, some people are going to make that choice now. They did remove orbs for monthlies and tap battles, but I've said this so many times. I'm hoping this isn't a trend, but it looks like it's permanent. So at this point, all I can hope for is that they give us some other mode that returns the orbs. But it honestly, if you take away orbs, then give us a mode that gives us back the orbs. That's just insulting, because only like a baby would look, no kidding, only a baby, like a little child would come out of that situation really happy because they can't recognize the fact that they already had this thing. All of that happened was you took it away from them, and then like a couple months later you gave it back to them, and then you expect them to cheer and be happy about it. Like, that is so stupid. So I hope that new game mode does more than just restore the orbs we lost, because that's not right. But yeah, a lot of hopes, a lot rides on tomorrow, which is surprising. I really thought it was gonna be on the 9th. But yeah, catch us tomorrow at 11:30, and we'll run the Feh Channel. We'll do the viewing live, so look forward to that.